So I am in Langkawi, Malaysia. My computer broke and I'm waiting for it to be repaired. And I have downtime and I want to do the news here. I swear, man, this trip has been a successive list of problems to solve. I'm not going to go into it. It's a moot point. I really want to talk about the uncommitted vote thing. I see people giving Kamala Harris what is basically a pass because they're so terrified of Donald Trump. So one element of the party basically says, you guys are perpetrating a genocide, which I don't know how that's even debatable at this point. Israel could not kill and murder hundreds of thousands of people based on Lancet study if the United States was not giving it the weapons. If the U.S. did not give it a blank check, it would not be so willing to push the ledge with Iran, or for that matter, Hezbollah. It does so knowing full well that the United States, at the very least, is going to give it military backing, more billions of dollars to do so. All right. Bake that into the cake for the moment. The uncommitted vote in various states said, if you continue this war, if you continue to support factors that are murdering people of this particular religion, this particular demographic, and I got to be honest, I don't care about their religion. They're human beings. You're murdering human beings. At one point, that was a red line. But because of the election, because AIPAC and affiliated groups have spent over $100 million, it is all of a sudden the Democratic Party is pushed in a particular direction to back a genocide. What does uncommitted do? From my point of view, genocide should be a red line. It doesn't really matter the party. And the fact that Joe Biden is in office now, this notion of Trump may be worse, who knows? I have no idea. I have no idea if Trump is going to be worse. I got to be honest, I don't even care. What I care about is drawing a red line saying a particular party is not going to prosper under the model of perpetrating a genocide. Period. You realize that if you allow a political party to do that, meaning if you allow a political party to back the murder of all of these people, you basically legitimize and co-sign that this could be something that they can do and get away with in the foreseeable future. That is not something I want to enshrine, and even if it requires the Democratic Party to lose, to make it clear that nobody in this party can win if they're backing the genocide, then that is acceptable. I will go further. It's necessary. I'll say it's necessary. Now the question becomes, what do all of these people do who are saying they were going to be uncommitted, who said they were going to put a knife in Joe Biden in Michigan and Hawaii and all of these other places? Are they really going to go through with it? Or are they going to put their own political ambitions and their domestic priorities above the fact that the United States is assisting in the murder of tens of thousands, if not 100,000 people? My cab driver yesterday, a Muslim woman, asked me sheepishly, hey, what do you think about Israel? She even apologized when she asked me. And I basically made it very clear it is a genocide. I am ashamed that my country is spending billions of dollars helping this genocide. Yeah. I'm super curious what the uncommitted do. Do they have the courage of their convictions? Again, I'm not making the argument that Trump is better. I'm not even making the argument that Trump is going to somehow do something different. I'm making the argument that a red line should be drawn, that a political party, especially the Democratic Party, should not be able to prosper under this model of assisting and aiding and murdering and raping Palestinians. Netanyahu's on a land grab. He is using, people seem to be confused about what he's doing. It's pretty clear. In the same way that we use 9/11 as a justification to go gallivanting through the Middle East and killing, what, a million Iraqis. He is looking at this as his way of getting his greater Israel, that under stable conditions, they can't expand. If you're in wars, well, wars are flexible. In fact, the land that you may steal in a war, Israel will most likely try to keep, and the United States under no circumstances are going to try to push them to give it back up. It's that. Not to mention his own political ambitions. He may be going to jail if he gets out of office. I guess my point is very basic. Do you really want both political parties to be pro-genocide parties? Yay or nay? And if you're willing to put Joe Biden or Kamala Harris back in office under the model that they are murdering Palestinians, and under the model that when the Palestinian, one person wanted to speak at the DNC, they shushed him and pushed him to the side. This is not a conversation we're going to have on stage. We are going to go with this idea of Israel first. It's deplorable, shameful, and it's rather disgusting that we will be willing to do that. For any particular reason, at one point we understood genocide was wrong. Somewhere along the way, that has fallen away. And as long as Jews are murdering people, that is acceptable. I think that is outrageous. A vote for Kamala Harris. If she is not willing to have an arms embargo, if she's not willing to basically say stop and no, this is not something we're going to continue with, then yeah, she deserves to lose. There should be at least one political party that cannot win while they are perpetrating a genocide. I have no expectations for the Republican Party at all. To be honest, I'm very loyal for a Democratic Party. But from the standpoint of voters and them defining what they want and what they would accept in their red lines, a win for Kamala Harris is a win for genocide. And it allows the Democratic Party to basically say, we were right. These people were bluffing, and we can kill and murder as many Arabs as we want. Genocide should be a red line. I'm going to check on my computer. I think so.